episode of Cooling with Cino, and today is my first live broadcast. What's up? What's up, Kashana? What's up, Kashana? You on the episode of Cooling with Cino. So what y'all doing right now? I'm just about to talk with one of my partners, one of my longtime friends.
Hey,
What's up?
you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Can't see you, but I can hear you.
Hey, all right. Well, I'm gonna see if we can change that. I don't know exactly what, like we're experiencing some technical challenges right now. Can you
I
hear
can hear
me?
you clearly.
All right. What's going
How
on,
you
man?
doing, man? How you doing? I'd like to welcome everybody to a episode of Cooling with Cino. Thank you, everybody, for checking in my live tonight. My special guest, longtime friend, frat brother, family, C Richaude Dorsey. He
All
know
right.
he,
All
he
right.
know he knows more about himself than I do. So I'm gonna I'm gonna let you take the floor, man. You know, whenever you get your different, I know you want the world to see who's talking. So I just like to thank everybody
Okay.
for my live.
All right, man. Well, what's going on with y'all, man? What's going on, world? Everybody's good out there, man. It's your boy C Richaude Dorsey right here on the Mississippi Golden Gulf Coast, 4 minutes up at the top of the hour, right here in Gulfport, Mississippi. And I'm grateful for this, to be able to grace your platform, my brother. How you been,
Hey, man,
man?
life is good. You know, I'm very grateful. I'm just thankful to be here.
Okay.
It's a lot going on in the world, man. But we just us as individuals just try to keep it. Our part of it is being positive. Uh,
Yeah.
love people, love the world. What's up, Ted Carey? That's my little cousin, man. Sur City, stand up. Long Beach, stand up.
Man,
North Gulfport,
I'm
stand up.
telling you. Come on, man. 10 carat in the building, man. That's what I'm talking about right there,
Yeah,
man. That's my god sister, actually, man. Shoot, man. We was almost raised in the same house, man, and all of that stuff, man. My grandmother took a fond love to her, man, when
hmm
she was a very young child, man. Are you able to still hear
I can
me?
hear you clearly.
Okay, yeah, man, and yeah, man. So we very tight, man. That's my homie right there, man. Genesis Lewis right there in the building, man. But yeah, I'm grateful to be on here tonight, man. I'm grateful for this, man. Shout out to the good brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. And yeah, man, just taking this smooth jazz thing, man, by this bull by the horns and everything, man. And it's been working out for me, man. A lot of doors and stuff opening up for me, man. So, I'm excited about that, man. It's been a lot going on, man. I was booked 4 times last weekend and
Blessings.
got a lot of events and stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. I mean, huge blessings,
Yeah,
man. I'm booked this weekend. It's Mardi Gras weekend. I gotta do a private event, and then we got campaign season that has recently embarked upon us all, man. So people go out there and vote. I'm booked for
mm,
that. Just got a call about another event for campaign season.
absolutely.
We got mayoral candidate forums that are taking place. We got private fundraisers that are going
But
forward and everything. So I'm excited, man, about this season in everybody's life, not just mine, but at the end of the day, this is a platform for me right now that I'm able to, expound a little bit on about what I do, man. For those of you all who don't know, I'm a smooth jazz pianist. Lorraine Nelson is in the building right now, man.
what's
Golly, I'm
up,
trying to
Miss
make sure
Lorraine?
make sure
What's
this
up,
is
Miss Lorraine?
Lorraine Nelson is in the building. Always been a huge supporter here recently, man. And she
Alabama.
popped up on, yeah, man. She's doing her thing. So I'm excited about that for her being so supportive. So yeah, man, smooth jazz, musicianship, man, and I'll be doing my first festival, man, here in August, along with very good friend of mine who I've had the opportunity to build a bridge with here in the last couple of months, and I'll be in Waikiki, man, Honolulu, Hawaii on I'll be there on August the 21st to the 25th, man, with
Wow,
a young lady by the name of Heidi Tan.
wow.
And she's out of California, man. And she's an amazing individual, amazing artist, very soulful and very silky voice, man. I had the opportunity to download her material here just a couple of months ago.
Righteous.
And lo and behold, when we had the opportunity to chat, she was just like, I'm gonna sing you music. I'm like, girl, I already downloaded you. I downloaded your music the first day of competition because
Right.
I was trying to see exactly who you were and
Mhm.
everything. So just a lot of great things happen. Get ready to release this smooth jazz project here in the early spring, called the Sea Breeze Effect.
Yes.
But if you don't like jazz, you ain't gonna like this because This is going to be strictly for the smooth jazz lovers,
Mhm.
man. I'm telling you, man. It's going to be, this is an amazing time for me in my career, to be alive, man. And not to mention a lot of community endeavors I'm involved in right now. And like I said, a lot of campaign work, man. I'm just excited, man. Just became a best-selling author a couple of years ago. And that's an amazing opportunity, and which really broadened my platforms, because that's when you get opened up to different arenas and different areas of your career, because I was able to address the student body at my alma mater at Alcorn State University with
So
their
great.
suicide
Mhm.
prevention, and which is a lot of our young people, man, especially college age and stuff, man, they face a lot of challenges and a lot of issues and everything. I know for myself, I was battling during those years, drug addiction and alcoholism, as well as some depression and all sorts of things, man. And to be
Mhm.
able to go and address the student body,
Yeah.
overcoming those obstacles, man, it's just an amazing opportunity to be able to give the testimony that God has allowed me to achieve and acquire. In the last few years, man, I
Yes.
spoke at Alcorn, I spoke at Jackson State as well, addressed their student body, and I created a partnership with area funeral homes before I left the Mississippi Gulf Coast, because I actually do this presentation from a casket, which is
Okay.
something that a lot of people ain't ready for, man. You got to be ready for to jump in a casket. And I said, well, if I got to jump in a casket, to do this presentation so that some young people don't end up in there too
Right.
early, uh, I'll take that chance. I'll take that chance. One thing about it, man, I don't have to worry about the door not opening, because most of the time, somebody's gonna get in the casket. It's their last
Right.
time. They're not gonna get out of it.
Right.
But God gives me the grace to be able to get in it and get out of it, and be able to bring it all home and let people know, because once a casket enters a room, hey, everybody gets
Right.
quiet. That brings it all home for you, but that's my spiel, man. That's my spiel. Just a lot going on right now, man. Doing a little event hosting here and
Mhm.
there, and I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited about, what this year is gonna do. And I'm already booking for 2026. Glory to God, man. It's just amazing, bro. I'm in a lane by myself right now. So for that, I must be grateful.
Yeah.
I must be grateful and remain faithful to him, man. So yeah, that's me. Hope you guys can hear me very
We
well.
can
I
hear
don't
you
know if that,
clearly, man. We can
okay.
hear you clearly. Very grateful, and I really appreciate you gracing and blessing me with this interview. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that know you, a lot of people proud of you, man. I definitely am. And you're one of the most motivational and inspirational people that I know, man.
Yeah.
And you always bring joy, especially with the weatherman thing. I'm talking about like you nail it, you nail it. I'm talking about, and everybody, I'm talking about, like, it's like you're dedicated to it, especially when it was
Yeah.
snowing, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this to you, man. I became a weather enthusiast as a very young kid, man. Some people don't know. Some people know in Gulfport, Mississippi, where we from, man.
Right.
My father was employed with the cable company for years, my friend, and we had all the channels, and the Weather Channel was one of them.
Right.
you know, and I took a fond love to weather, as a kid, man, and I learned a lot of good language, a lot of
Mhm.
terminology, and started studying the things. Matter of fact, when I was in elementary school, my science projects a lot of times would be, centered around the weather and stuff. So lo and behold, as I've gotten older,
Mhm.
and taking another love of broadcast journalism under my belt. That's something that I probably should have furthered myself academically with.
Right.
But I grew up in church, man. Grew up speaking and doing all your Easter speeches and speaking at pastors' anniversaries and all of this stuff, man. I just never been really afraid of the people.
I
So,
know.
getting out in front of the people, man, and doing those broadcasts,
Mhm.
man, it's like I'm at home. You know what I mean? I actually, to be honest with you, just here 10 days ago, I actually applied for a field reporter position with WLOX, and I missed the deadline by one
Oh,
day. Lo and behold, I didn't even know that there was a position open. So, I promise you, man, I did not know that there was a position open. And I went on Gray Media, Gray Broadcasting, Gray Media, whatever the parent company is of WLOX and
mhm.
WDAM. And lo and behold, man, they actually had a position that was open, but the position had already closed 24 hours prior.
Right.
So I'll keep on looking into that, man. Hopefully, man. And got some really positive feedback from Jamie Doris, who actually just left WLOX here just a couple of weeks ago. And I think we're all looking forward to Brandon McGill gracing us all every morning and each day, man, with her morning broadcast with Good Morning Mississippi.
Absolutely.
But I actually did the work with Jamie Doris a couple of years ago. We had the opportunity to grace the stage at GCGMA, which is Gulf Coast Gospel Music Awards, where we had the opportunity to host that event together. And that was my first time meeting Miss Congeniality, as she's very fondly known.
Yeah.
And it was just an amazing time. She's an amazing individual, man. And I'm just grateful. I'm really just anxious to see exactly what's going to happen with her career as she moves forward. I know she just took a trip to Paris, man. So shout out to Jamie Doris. I love you, Jamie. She was like, "You are a handful." I'm like, "Yeah, you are too." So I think that makes two of us. So
Right.
she's a great lady. And shout out to her husband as well, man. Great guy. So Brandon McGill, man, if you listening right now, man, look, give me the opportunity. Come on, Gray Media. I need y'all in my life right now. On top of this music and all of this right here, I just don't want to be locked down to anything that's gonna be so consistent that'll
Hmm.
get in the way of my first love, which is really music, making people laugh and all of that stuff right there. I was doing stand up for so I did stand up for 10 years, man.
Yeah.
And then when COVID hit, you had to try to find locate another avenue to go down.
Hmm.
Start doing a lot of things virtually and all of that stuff. And then my mom passed away right before COVID. It was just a lot. So I am really just getting back on the bandwagon, so to speak, for lack of a better term, regarding my career. But I've, made several investments and doing what I need to do,
Hmm.
and because when you look like you're invested, people
Really.
people will deal with you.
Yeah.
I'm telling anybody who's
Yeah.
listening right now, if you don't look invested, if you're not invested, if you're invested, you look like it. If you're
Right.
not invested, you look like you're not invested. So, I tell me and you were talking about that last week.
Right.
When you're invested in making all the investments and stuff that you need to make in your career, making sure you have proper equipment and all of those things like that, man, that is going to be paramount in your career.
Right.
Graphics and
Right. Right.
marketing and
Right.
advertising, all that stuff, man. .com maintenance, web maintenance, graphics
Hmm.
designers, keeping those people in your corner, in your pocket, that are going to be instrumental in your career being propelled forward. So I take this very serious. I don't work in a job. This is my job. So,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
if you see me going live, just know I'm trying to pay the water bill.
Hey, well respected. Well respected. Well
Yeah,
respected.
man.
Well
Yeah,
respected.
yeah.
I got to give a
You
couple
better
people
know it.
shout outs, man, that's been checking in. Mashai Curry, man, shouts out to you. I would really have to stroll back, man. I missed a couple of people, but I like to
Yeah.
acknowledge people. Keisha White, what's up, cuz? She stepped on here. Miss Sheila Roby
Okay, Keisha
Alexander.
White.
Yeah, Henderson. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Nikisha White Henderson. Please forgive me, cousin. Please forgive me. Uh yeah, man. People, hey, say you should have majored in communication. Somebody mentioned they didn't know about you for the Unity Fest. I guess you would have came out there. I don't know what you got jumping on the Unity Fest.
Well, actually, I don't have anything. And let me tell you something. And I want the masses to hear this, man. I don't know as far as what your following is. I don't do any of that. I'm not even studying anybody else right now. I'm only studying myself, my craft, and some of my mentors that's so into me, from a professional standpoint.
Hmm.
But man, let me tell you something. Years ago, Cassandra Harper actually reached out to me when I was just really getting serious about my smooth jazz career. I was doing a lot of gigs and stuff here locally, doing a little traveling, but not as much as I do now. And she reached out to me and asked me to perform. And
Hmm.
lo and behold, man, I fast forward and to see the growth and the development that this event has done, it has become one of the social events of the season, man. So
Right.
shout out to Cassandra Harper, man. Going out there winning with the Unity Fest. I would love the opportunity to grace the stage at the Unity Fest, man, because hey, I'm used to doing over the holidays, that was grind time for me,
Right.
and to I was in Edgewater Mall. Some of y'all know that because some of y'all came by and dropped off tips, I popped off the cash apps and everything because I had the QR code sitting up there. It was just a whole, I'm telling you, it's real because people who will not carry a dollar but will carry that phone. And a lot of times their bank accounts are connected through
Absolutely.
their cash apps. The Venmos, I ain't missing no money nowhere. So it was just an amazing opportunity for people to come by. I was doing 6 1-hour sets per day, nonstop. And yeah, that's a lot. Six, you heard it right the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
6 1-hour sets per day for almost a month straight, man. And Christmas Eve, lo and behold, man, my body actually shut down. So Christmas Day of this past year, man,
Mm.
2024, I actually spent most of Christmas Day in the bed, man, because it took a toll on my body,
It
man.
does.
And I've
You
gotten
need
back
that
into
rest.
exercising and all of this stuff. Yeah, you gotta have your rest
Mhm.
and not no days off. I didn't have any days off, because I was out there doing what I needed to do. So Edgewater Mall, shout out to Epitome Cigar Shop, man. Benjamin Bond, man, on the map right now, man. He
Absolutely.
actually just became the owner of the oldest cigar lounge in the state of Mississippi in all 82 counties, right here at Edgewater Mall in Biloxi, Mississippi. He provided me with an amazing opportunity over the
Mm.
holidays, and I went in there and beasted out, man, and and did my thing, and looks like I'm still eating off of that because, man, I've gotten, I know, 5 to 6 gigs since the holidays on the strength of the Epitome Cigar Shop. So just exposure, going out there, remaining serious about your craft, remaining relevant. And one of the 48 laws of power tells us, in order for you to remain in order for you to remain relevant, you got to remain in the limelight, and you need to be able to remain in the limelight as much as possible. If you're not in the limelight, you're not remaining relevant. So how can you maintain your relevancy if nobody knows who you are, what you're doing, where you're
Mhm.
going? That's why graphics and advertising and marketing is so important. I take that stuff very serious. I don't just, oh, well, I'm going somewhere, I need a
Right.
flyer. And
Right.
if I have to pay for it, I'll incorporate that a lot of times into my fee. And as far as performance fees and stuff and contracts and rider agreements and things like that.
Mhm.
And look, I need you to pay that additional fee because I need this marketed properly. I'm gonna send you my headshots and we're gonna do all this, but I'm gonna show you what's gonna be on there. But yeah, so that's me, man. I'll talk all day.
We love it. We love it. You putting out a whole lot of gems and a lot of good information tonight. Shouts out to Miss Marie Shepherd family. Such a beautiful person with a
Oh
beautiful
yeah,
soul.
Marie, what's going
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
Marie?
yeah, Marie. Um, I'm keep getting these requests like they really want you to be at Unity Festival, and the date is March 15th.
Man,
I'm gonna
somebody's
see.
gonna have to somebody needs to reach out to Cassandra and request that, man. I would love the opportunity to do that, man. I got a horn player, man. He's not my horn player, but I guess he deals with me. His name is Mac
Mac
McGee, man.
McGee.
And Derek Taylor, man. Let me tell you something, man. I got some powerhouses on my team because in this area, the
Mhm.
market we live in, and I know those of you all who are all listening under the sound of my voice right now, y'all know primarily I'm sorry. This is a Southern soul and blues market, guys.
Absolutely.
So when you play the music that I play, I don't really veer away from my genre. This is my lane,
Hmm.
so you have to dig a whole lot further than you would normally dig because even the bands that you deal with around here, a lot of them are just top 40, top
Right.
40 R&B. And then you got this guy from North Gulfport from the subdivision named C Richaude Dorsey. He's pulling up and he's doing Freddie Jackson and Anita Baker and some Stevie Wonder, whatever, man. We might do some John Coltrane. We might do some George Benson. Might give you some foreplay. Might give you some
Going
Grover
in.
Washington Jr. Foreplay is one of those smooth jazz bands that we grew up on. David Sanborn, Gerald Albright, Najee. See, these are names that if you don't know the craft and know the genre, then these names are foreign
Right.
to you. But groups like Foreplay, with Nathan East and Bob James, the Taxi theme song from which was really called Angela. A lot of people don't even know. They just think that that's just the Taxi song. No, that's not the Taxi sitcom song. It is. But the name of that song was really Angela. I play that a lot of times at my gig, and people turn around and be like, dude, ain't that the song off of Taxi? I'm like, yeah, but the name of this song is really Angela. So yeah, I give them all of that, man. So I would love the opportunity to be at the Unity Fest this year, man, and make it happen. Man, you said March the what is
March
it?
15th. And actually, my
March the
contact
15th.
told me she just talked to Miss Cassandra. So, hey, hey, look, Michelle, what's up? No go for checking in, man. Shouts out to you,
Man,
son to help.
Michelle,
You
I love
hear
that
Michelle?
dude, man. That's kinfolk, bro.
Hey, this is just a good, wholesome interview with with family. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Man, I love Michelle, man. Michelle and I, man, we go all the way back before rayon shirts, cross colors, and Jordans. I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about and go seek. I'm talking about pick blackberries, the clubhouse in the woods, Survivor Night commercials on TV. I'm talking about Lion O, Thundercats, Ho. I'm talking about that far back. So, yeah, man, Mashai's one of those guys. Mashai's family though.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I mean, that's my guy, man. I love it, man. Shout out to that Noop over there, man. We both chose 1911. He just chose a
yeah,
different one.
yeah, yeah. Well, we won't hold it against
Yeah,
him. We won't
man.
hold it against him,
Yeah,
man. Um,
that's it.
this is not our last interview. We go really get on this like quite often. You get what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
it's just a vibe. The people that's joining, they getting a lot of gems, and I'm pretty sure they could go back and watch this video because you said a whole lot of important stuff today. So I just want everybody to consistently check in with us. Um, I got a YouTube channel. Check this out. It's called Coolin' with Cino. It's at the top of this thing. Coolin' with Cino. It's on YouTube. Interviews, just any kind of positive exposure.
You
That's
come.
just basically what I'm doing, man. If somebody got something going on, let me know. We can do like a little quick interview, and we can make it as long as you want to. It's about positivity. It's about good vibes, because we need that in the world these days. But man, we just here to have fun, man. Enjoy life, and we on borrowed time, so I'm here to enjoy to the fullest. So anybody
Man,
want
I
to
love it, bro.
come see you, I stay ready. I ain't got to get ready. I stay ready. I got my microphones. I got my phone. I'm working on the camera. That's going to be my next thing. But
Come on.
until then, we go rock. So I want to come see you. I'm definitely going to be at the Unity Festival. I'm going to be doing interviews out there. We're going to make it a movie. And speaking of a movie.
Hopefully I can be at the Unity Fest on stage, man, and move forward, man. I know I got 2 hours I can give the Unity Fest right now with no problems,
Mhm.
not stopping, man. It's like a workout, man. When you do what we do all the
Right,
time,
right,
it's so, I'm like, God, I remember a time I wasn't even ready to do
right,
any kind of festival. Now I
right.
am prepared. God has really prepared me, man. He really has.
God, God. So I know I mentioned movies. Y'all be on the lookout for a little short story. I can't give you the ideas, but a friend of mine and myself, we've been kind of brainstorming on something. What we want to do is going to be a short story, maybe a movie. And I said, I'm going to be in a movie before the year is out. If I got to write, produce, and direct it myself. And I don't care if it's got to come from an iPhone, everybody else doing stuff with iPhones, but we just here to have a good time, and y'all be on the lookout. In the meantime, I'm going to keep on announcing these parties, or if you got something going on, you got a business that you like to let the whole world know, because everybody doesn't know everybody. Everybody doesn't know everybody. So I can share something with you, and you can share something with the next person, and that's the way it's supposed to be. That's really the way it's supposed to be. So,
I agree. I
um,
agree with that.
you like I said, it's just a blessing, man. And everybody's on my live, man. God bless you. Let's just try to keep a positive mind about things, man, and just love on people, call on people, and check on them. I say that all the time. I say that like once a week. Call somebody and check on them. You know what I'm saying? Just for no reason. I just want to call and check on you. And you'll be amazed at how that makes the person feel. Because you never know what somebody's going through. Even if they're not
That's
going through
true.
something, you calling, checking on them, man, just letting them know that you took time out your schedule, because people are busy, but you took time out
That
your
is so
schedule
true, bro.
to check on them. You get what I'm saying? Naming and claiming. All right, Miss Lorraine. All right. She up there talking now, naming and claiming. That's what we do. So look, like you said, we can talk all night. I have no curfew, but if anybody got something they want to say or ask or anything like that, please feel free.
Yeah,
This
anybody got questions, man? I can, man, look, let me tell you something, man. When you've gone through some of the things that I've gone through and
mhm,
so many challenges in this entertainment career, man, I always tell anybody, man, anything that you need from me that you need, I'm talking about rate sheets, booking information, how to form
mhm.
your own business, how to do all this. I'm actually getting ready to put a class together because lo and behold, my wife has been on me like back pockets. Now y'all know where back pockets they don't. I mean, everybody on this live ought to know where back pockets are. Where are back pockets, on your what?
On your Trump roast,
You
baby.
on your right, on your
Yeah,
behind. My wife has been on me lately. I know for the last from the last six
yeah,
weeks. She has been
yeah,
on my behind about like back pockets, man, making sure put a class together and put a module together to make it and so you can inform the community. Of course, it'll be for a small
yeah.
price, but you can't put a rate on your success.
Right.
Because if Donald Trump has not shown you anything, and what the presidential administration has not shown you anything, if it's not showing you that you need to be out here grinding for yourself,
Mhm.
I don't know what it has shown you.
Right.
Grind for yourself. So I'm a wealth of information. I don't have everything, but as far as formulating your business, making sure that you're marketable and making sure that you have things like, your photography shoot, a professional shoot, edited images, rider agreements, performance agreements, things like that, man, that a lot of people just don't know. If you're an artist or just in business, your tax ID number, formulating that business, doing what you should do, making sure you know how to do proper quotes, proper bids.
Mm,
How much
mm.
is your craft worth in the marketplace? Things like that. That's valuable information. And if you don't know how much to charge somebody, your light's gonna be off. Because sometimes
Yeah.
we can be, sometimes we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think
I
about
know.
it.
I
Because
know. I know.
Mississippi Power ain't playing. Alabama Power, Lorraine Nelson, shout out to Lorraine Nelson out there in Alabama. Alabama Power ain't playing. Singing River ain't playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have proper information regarding your craft and what you
Mhm.
should be charging and what you're worth, you're gonna be up a creek without a paddle. And that's not something information that you throw a stick at, especially when you don't know exactly what you should be charging. If you're marketable and you know that you're good at what you do and God has given you an amazing ability,
Mhm.
go out there and step out on faith. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you that make sure that you prepare yourself to be able to infiltrate the marketplace, at a rather expedient rate.
Right.
Because that's important. The marketplace is there for the taking. We are here to take over. We are not here to I got nothing against anybody else. We're not here to do a bunch of favors because favors don't pay your bills.
Right.
Favor will pay if you do a bunch of favors. There's probably going to be an unidentified white male that will come to your house and pick up your car. You'll probably never know his name, but he's the repo man. For those of you all who do not know who I'm talking about, so he will pick your car up, and then you will be stuck at home. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure that you're doing what you can do to become that effective person in the marketplace because it's important. Create opportunities. People say all the time, man, how'd you get that gig? Hey, man, I went by there. I went by there and asked them, hey, I feel like everywhere I go, I feel like you need me. You're waiting on
Right.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you need whoever I am. Cino, you the
Yeah.
DJ. At the end of
Yeah.
the day,
Yeah.
hey, I'm Cino the DJ, the one you need.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So that's where I am. We can talk all day about this, man, but you got to make sure that you remain fervent and make sure that you remain fervent in business and make sure that you create those opportunities, man. Create those
Yeah.
opportunities. Don't be afraid. If you're good at writing, write the book. I'm telling you, I'm a living witness of what God will do. Open the business, start the business. Don't wait till tax season next year and then we still having the same conversation. I can motivate an ant to drink road spray. I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? So why not be able to get up in front of the people and motivate them to do something that's going to be able to create longevity in the marketplace, and create opportunities for your children's children because it's important. God, if whatever you do effort, I'm gonna let you guys go. Whatever it is that you do effortlessly with hardly any effort at all
Mhm.
that you're good at, that's what you should be doing for a living.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing.
Mm.
Play keyboard. I make people laugh. People go to work every day from 8 to 5. Between 8 and 5, I'm at home.
Right.
I'm mostly on the weekends a lot of times. And I just think about what God, just did the other day, man. A lot of people just like, he talks too much or he just that. No, I'm giving you a testimony of what God can do.
Mm.
Because what I brought home between Friday and Sunday is what most people make in a week. I did it in 48 hours. Glory to God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So your gift will definitely, I ain't gonna say your gift will make room for you because a lot of people don't know terminology and don't know Bible. That verse, that scripture has nothing to do with your gift and your ability. It has something to do with your money and the financial seed that you sow. That's what that has to do with. But your gift will bring you into the rooms of people. Your gift and your name will be in rooms when you have a gift.
Mhm.
Your gift, your name will be in rooms that you aren't even in. And there's some rooms that you won't be in you wouldn't be in if you did not have the gift that God gave you. So use it. Quit listening to people talking about, oh, girl, you can't do this. You can do
You
it.
can.
You can do it. I'm doing it every day. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. So get in the 5%. That's all I got. 5%. You in the 90, if you're in the 95%, I get it. But if you're in the 5%,
Mm-hmm.
that's the road less traveled. Take the road less traveled. Have faith in God, and He's gonna take care of you. I promise you that, man. It's your boy C Richaude Dorsey, right here on the Mississippi Golden Gulf Coast, man. 27 minutes before the top of the hour with your boy Cino. Y'all already know what it is, man. Root to the good brothers, Mo Maker, Side 5, Return Incorporated. Hey.
All right. Hey man. Hey man, thank you for being part of my life. Thank you.
Man, you're welcome, man. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Thank you, everybody. Be safe out there. Before I go, if you're not doing anything, Thursday night, I will be at the Elks Lodge, the Vernon Gilbert Elks Lodge of Biloxi on Essex Boulevard. It's gonna be a grown folks party. The second liners are having their kickoff party. Yes. The second liners are having their kickoff party beginning at 8 o'clock. I'll be on the ones and twos, and we're gonna have a good time. It's nothing but grown folks, positive vibes. Last year was my first time DJing, and we had a ball. So to go to be from one city and go to another city is an honor. So I definitely had to show out when I went up in there. And I'm a
Well,
crowd.
you do that every time, man. You're an amazing DJ, man. You have an amazing ability, and shout out to you, man. That's what I mean. Shout out to you, man, for remaining effective in the marketplace, because this is just not a room for you on Thursday night or whenever this event is for you at the Elks. Every room you go in presents another opportunity, my friend. You don't know who's in that room. You see what I'm saying? That could change the trajectory of your career. You could very well be in the BET Awards. You could very well be DJing the Essence Fest. And I ain't talking about the after party. I'm talking about at the Coliseum, at the place, at the Dome. You see what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff people act like they forget. You can't forget that. You are who you are, and can't nobody beat you being you. So I ain't even trying. I'm gonna be the best C Richaude Dorsey I can be. Cino, shout out to you, my boy. For real, man. Keep doing your thing and keep on grinding. Because believe this, they looking. And charge them because they got it. They got it. Don't let them say, here's my rate sheet. Here you go.
Right.
God bless you. This is how much I charge. Period. It is what it is. Happy Mardi Gras. Laissez-les. Bon temps roulé.
All right, man. You got any last words before we jump off this live, man?
Man, I thought I actually just gave it, man. Go out there and win. Go out there and win. I tell everybody, if you're listening right now, go out there and win and get away from anybody who's not talking the language that you're talking regarding the craft and the dreams that you have inside of your brain and in your heart. You're the visionary. Go out there and get it. You can do this. That's all I got, man.
All right, man. Everybody's on this live. Go share this live with somebody. Go back and watch it again. Stay prayed up. Be safe out there. Just all positive things, man. Praise God. All glory be to God, man. So I just want to thank y'all for joining my live. Thank my guests. We'll see y'all. And I'll get with you guys later. God bless. Good night. Love y'all.